What's up, my bros? Maine-iac here. Friday, January 11th, NBA game picks and spreads. First game starts in a couple hours, so let's get into this quickly. Philadelphia is currently favored by 12.5 over the Atlanta Hawks. I'm going to take them to cover here against the spread. I'm going to take them to win this one dominantly. I think in athleticism, they have the advantage. Size, advantage. Skill, advantage. Shooting, advantage. I guess the Hawks could pull off the upset if the 76ers have one of their off nights, which sometimes they do have one of those nights where they just can't get it right. Bucks, Wizards. Bucks currently only favored by 1.5 here. Let me check real quick to see if there is an injury that I need to look out for. Looks like there's a lot of days to days, but I'm still picking the Bucks here. I like their overall shooting capabilities. I think Brogdon's underrated. Lopez, a good addition to center, and it should be very interesting. Milwaukee's favored by 1.5. I think they win. I think they cover. ESPN, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. Indiana Pacers are favored by 8.5 over the Knicks. I think they win and cover as well. One player to watch for this one is Bogdanovic, if I pronounced his name right. If I didn't, I apologize. I think he should have a good game in this one. I think he has a good matchup. Nets, Raptors favored by 10. I think they win and cover as well. If Kawhi plays at 100% and he's like not even hot, but if he's like streaky hot, like you know what the difference between on fire and not everything seems to be falling, but a majority does. I think they will crush the Nets. But Dinwiddie, if he can take advantage of the Raptors when their bench is on the court, could be a little bit closer, but I'm still picking the Raptors to cover. I would take them up to 11.5. Cavs, Rockets. This one is my game of the day. Not because of it's going to be a close game. The Rockets are favored by 14. I think they win and cover. I take them up to a 15.5 point spread in this one, if it changes. But the reason why it's interesting is because it's about halfway through the season. Cavs look like they are in play for the best chance to get the number 1 overall pick, which to me, I think they would get Zion Williamson. Having Zion to pair with possibly Love and Thompson would be pretty damn good. I think it'd be pretty good. Or, you trade Thompson away, boom, you get Zion, put him at center, and you have Love at power forward. I think that would be pretty good. Plus, you get some return for Thompson. Could unload some contract value there and get some more cap space. In the Rockets, I want to see if James Harden can continue his hot streak that he's been having. See if the Rockets can keep theirs going as well, even though they did lose a couple games ago. Then you get the Mavericks at the Timberwolves. Timberwolves currently favored by 5 here, but I'm going to pick the Dallas Mavericks in the upset. I like Luka in this one. I know the Timberwolves have the superior size, mainly because of Karl-Anthony Towns, but I love that matchup of Towns and DeAndre Jordan. I think it's really, really solid. Minnesota probably has the overall advantage, but I love the upstart Mavericks just because the Timberwolves are one of those teams that when they are in certain games, their gears grind and nothing goes right. Even if, like, chemistry-wise, they're on and stuff like that, it's just things don't fall their way. And I think I have a feeling tonight's going to be one of those nights. And you get the Lakers, Jazz favored by 8 here, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific time. On ESPN, I think the Jazz win this one at home and go over 500 for the first time in a little while. I think LeBron's still out for a couple more games, so it's going to be interesting to see if the Lakers can pull off a win here. If they do, it should be a good sign for when LeBron comes back. Then you get the Hornets at the Trailblazers. Trailblazers favored by 6.5. I think they win and cover as well. Definitely an interesting point guard matchup in this one. Should be fun to watch. You get the Bulls at the Warriors. Warriors favored by 15.5. I think the Warriors win. I think they cover. It should be interesting to see the Bulls play a team like the Warriors, mainly because it could be trade bait. And what I mean by that is if you have a matchup against Warriors and even if the Bulls don't play well, if one of the players on the Bulls plays well, it could lead him to be pursued before the trade deadline, which comes up, I believe, in next month. Anyway, guys, hope you have a good day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.